Hello guys, today we're gonna do scribble art. So first, the steps in doing it, I have 2 steps. First, make a random scribble around like this. And then, second step, you color in them. Or you just draw in them, like that. So we're gonna be making something or just doing some unique art with the scribble art. It's not gonna be specific like character or thing. It's just gonna be some unique piece of art. Let's see what we make after we done. As you can see, I added some patterns on it, and I'm gonna keep adding these patterns until it becomes a piece of art. And it's not gonna take up the entire paper; it's gonna take up only the middle part with the patterns and the scribbles.
ये क्या हरकत है?
You can use lots of patterns like curved lines, straight lines, horizontal lines, parallel lines. You can even draw the exact same thing inside it. Like for example, this part right here, it's a little curve shape. I draw the exact same thing inside it. Draw the exact same inside this, and then keep going on. And then you can do this, like add a big square in there and add patterns in that square. And now it's gonna turn out it's gonna turn out beautiful and unique when you're done this art. You can also draw inside these. I'm using a pen because it stands out more and you can see better. But I recommend you use a pencil first in case for mistakes, or if like you're not into like the details you added. I'm adding different types of details, but I'm usually adding the same detail curved lines like these ones in these scribble pieces. But you can also use the exact same design in your scribble art. It's not gonna ruin anything. It's just gonna pop out more, and it may like look better than using only like a bunch of different designs. Okay, now as you can see, I've done this part, this scribble. Now I just make more scribbles, and then in those scribbles I have to draw in those too. And then every time I have to keep doing it over and over again, and it will become bigger every time I draw in it. For the small parts, like this small part, I colored it in because you could barely add any details in there. But if you are gonna challenge yourself to make details, go ahead, it's your choice. Here's another cool way to make these look unique. You can even draw pictures in them, faces in them, even pieces of artwork that already exist, like the Mona Lisa, for example. And this is gonna look super good at the end. You can even scribble in like a way you can draw. Like for example, you can scribble in a motorcycle way. Like you scribble the wheels, scribble the whole like body of the motorcycle, and you can scribble a face on it. I've done that art before. This art is super interesting and it takes time, so you have to be patient for the final results.
और कितनी बिक गई है?
I'm gonna add one more scribble after this, after I'm done this part, and then it will show the final results of us. This is a small scribble art, but the biggest one I made was an entire page. So if you guys are interested in this art, you can do it anytime, any day.
वो बिग वन कहाँ है? आप घर पे You can show them and you can tell if you want this. I should make this, so you can tell me in comments. You can tell me in comments if you want to see more arts like that.
Okay, I'm done this part. Last time to scribble on this side, like that, like this, and like this.
चुप कर जा.
I'm enjoying drawing these patterns because they look unique, and as you can see, it looks like it's very unique. It has so many cool details and so many patterns. Okay, so this part, I'm gonna draw a snake inside for like extra detail. But you guys can draw anything you want. It doesn't matter about the scribble. You can use any utensil if you want. A pencil, a pen, a Sharpie, a thin Sharpie, a whiteboard marker. It depends if you use it on a whiteboard. But if you use it on paper, then I recommend not to use a whiteboard marker. But the best use is pencil or pen. Best use is pen, unless if you have a lot of mistakes in art, then you better use pencil first and then use pen to outline it. But if you're very good at art and you barely get any mistakes and you don't have to restart that part, then you can use pen. And pen stands out more than pencil. Okay, this is turning out very cool now. Okay, now I'm gonna draw a bunch of lines for extra detail on these sides. If you don't have any more pattern ideas, you can just fill those out with or color those in. You can fill those parts out with, for example, this part right here. I don't have any more ideas. You can just color it in. Or you can just draw the exact same patterns you've done on the other ones. So that's your two choices. But if you do have more patterns, you can keep going and keep adding the patterns until your artwork will eventually look like mine's at the end of this. And be careful, it's a-okay if you get out of the lines. If you're out of the lines, then it's okay. You can make that another scribble and you can draw in those lines. You can also draw 3D objects inside here, like a square, a rectangle, a polygon, a hexagon, anything. For example, this 3D shape right here, I made this 3D shape. It's like a random shape. It's like a non-polygon and non-symmetrical. and I made this into a 3D shape over here in the back. Like that. This is the final art. This is the final product. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this, and if you got like any ideas of what to do in art drawings. What scribble art do you want to see that I make, or any type of other art? Tell me in the comments.